Is it just me, or is Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia a yandere? I guess we'll find out. So, before we get into this, we must first identify what a yandere is. Obviously, this word is not an English term, so a standard English dictionary will not help. But since this word originated from the Japanese language, we'll have to use Google to find a widely accepted definition. Because, I don't really read Japanese, and a Japanese dictionary is kinda out of the question. Alright, so this is what I found. According to www.yourdictionary.com/yandere, a yandere is a portmanteau of two Japanese words, yandere, meaning to be sick, and dere, which is defined as strongly and deeply exhausted, infatuated, moonstruck, head over heels, or love-struck, but in this case, used for love-struck. The word was developed from tsundere, which describes a character who is both hard-nosed or moody tsunsun, and the aforementioned love-struck. The sick portion was added when a new layer of romantic obsession came about beyond normal tsundere, where cool emotions were warmed and nurtured towards awkward, romantic or sexual attention, where seemingly normal displays of strong and deep romantic love and affection became mentally dilapidated, i.e. kidnapping crushes, poisoning food that is to be eaten by a romantic rival, or forcing the romantic love interest to commit shinju, which means that, you kill the person you love and then you kill yourself. So, in literal sense, any person who is mentally unstable and has a strong romantic obsession with someone to a point where they would go to the extreme to meet their romantic desires are considered yandere. Now, let's look at Toga from My Hero Academia. What exactly do we know about her? Obviously, we don't know much since the mangaka hasn't gone in depth with her character to the point where we know how she ended up being the way she is. But from what little we know, the mangaka did give us a little bit of hints as to why she does her, villainy stuff. Since her ideology is in sync with the hero's killer stain, we can assume that she admires, or in this case, loves, quote unquote, real heroes who don't do the job for fame and money. If you think about it, we all admire heroes who go about their way to do what is right and expect nothing in return. This is where her love might come from. I mean, we don't see her falling in love with any other person aside from Deku. It might be a safe bet to say that because she knows Deku is doing this hero gig out of selfishness desires, she easily gains a massive crush to the point where she impersonates someone during the hero license exam just to get to know him better. I mean, really. But is this really considered love? Let us look at what love is in definition. Love is when you have a deep, caring affection and desire to be with another person. Of course, there's many definitions of what love is, but based on this generic definition, does the affection that we see from Toga really love? I mean, she literally wants to be him. This is very, very vital in this argument. Is loving someone so much that they want to literally be them, can that even be considered love? I think not. It's more of obsessive love, if anything. Even though this kind of love shares so many similarities to love, it's not the same thing. Obsessive love is based on one's selfish desires. They only love the idea of that person. They love based on his or her needs, not because they care about the other well-being and all that kind of stuff. If you look at Yuno Gasai from Mirai Nikki, she, quote, loves, quote, Yuki to the point of killing anyone that gets in her way. But a big difference between Toga and Yuno is that Yuno will literally kill herself if it means to save Yuki from harm, as shown in the show. On the other hand, Toga will literally kill the person she loves out of joy. This side's more of the obsessive delusional love, and because the definition of a yandere is that they would do anything to be with that person and do as much as they can to keep their significant other from harm and other potential rivals, even if it means killing both parties, Toga cannot be considered a yandere. She kills someone she, quote, loves, end quote, and then moves on without much care. And I bet some of you guys already knew this and agree with some of what I've said, but I just wanted to make this video to point out to those who think that she's a yandere and all that kind of stuff. But in reality, she's just a mentally ill psycho with extreme ideologies. I hope you guys find this informative in some ways. If not, oh well. But thanks for hearing me out, and if you'd like to see more of this type of content, please leave a comment otherwise. Thanks for watching.
Be gone!